Hi guys and gals, welcome to Planescape Torment. This is, for me, let me turn the volume down in my ear set here. Kids must have been on the computer. This for me is going to be like the first ever playthrough, and I'm crossing my fingers that it is. I think this is a fixed version of this game. When this game first came out, I got it, and it had the bugs in it, and I really didn't know how to fix that back then, so I just left it, whatever. And then later on, I got it in the early 2005 or so, and had some bugs, and I didn't know how to fix that either. But now this is apparently fixed. I downloaded some stuff, made sure. I'm pretty sure this is it, and I'm not going to run into some bugs where I can't get very far in the game. And so for me, this game, when I was first playing, I was like, this is so awesome, this is awesome. But I couldn't get very far. So playing through this for me is going to be like a new thing. So I hope you guys like this. It's not some of my normal or my recently normal 40k content. I have done other stuff before. Have to drink a little bit. Throat's getting sore. Hope I'm not coming down with something. That would be horrible. Spent the night at the store playing with my son. Hello 40k, learning his Dark Eldar army. He's doing a little bit better with that. And yeah, so now we're gonna do some Planescape Torment. So here, I guess this is resuming, and this is leaving the game, and this is a new life. I've never played this before. Past the point where you I've never gotten out of the starting building. Never. So, what do I want to do with my person? Well, I want some intelligence. How many points do I get? Can I re-roll this, or is this just what I get? 21? Let's cancel and try that again. And see what I get. Oh, 21. So you get 21. I guess you get 21 points. So, I don't know if there's opportunities to get more points. I like intelligence, mages. I'm gonna go 16 on that, so there's 14 points. See if this is 1 point per. Let's see if that is, yeah. 15, 16. So it gives you some dexterity. Charisma, Constitution, that's hit points and regeneration. Wisdom and Strength. I'm gonna bump the Charisma up 12 maybe? What does it say above average? So 13, so that's above average. And I guess bump up some points here. I guess strength, I won't matter about strength and wisdom. Try to be a magey, thiefy kind of guy, I guess. Man, kids got the stuff turned up loud. The bedroom, I can hear that here.
Hey,
alright, so here we are.
Okay?
Little skull.
You playing
Wart.
corpse, or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Who are you? How about you start with, who are you? Let me see. I don't know, I can't remember. Can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort, and I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors in this room. It's locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in where? What is this place? It's the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. Yeah, nasty. The mortuary. What, am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. I guess, I don't know. Some of these terms are, I think Planescape's like at a convergence of all the planes of existence, the city. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars, how bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back, Mort pauses. Say, it looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back. Chief spells out something. Tattoos on my back? What do they say? Hey, looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see. It starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself among your possessions as a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Faroud can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Taking a drink? Faroud, does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or end up in the Styx again. I guess that's losing your memory. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Faroud. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was laying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Sides, look like you got enough of a journal pinned on your body. What about Faroud? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burke's got to know where to find Faroud. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need to find the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. Sounds cheap. The corpses are dumb as stones and they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key. What, you think is going to hurt their feelings? They're dead, but if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before the keepers raise them up to work again. Well, alright, I'll take one of them down and get the key. Before you do that, arm yourself. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing, those corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Alright, thanks for the advice. Alright, I guess this is the shelf he was talking about. Gonna have to get used to controls. I don't know what they are. Mostly clicky. Oh, bandages. So that's a door. We can't go through that door, huh? That door is locked. This is a question mark. What's it say? Slab is covered with dried blood and other remains.
Done.
Not very sanitary around here, is it? I can get let's say, look, mage spellbook, rest. Options, priest, journal, statistics, inventory screen. Got bandages.
Don't want to part with
Got an
that.
eyeball. Oh, okay. I don't want to remove my eye. What is this? Chest, earring, tattoo, right hand. Okay. Can we shut it like that? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ew. Looks like someone is in the middle of dissecting this corpse. That's nice. How about this one? Corpse looks like someone turned it inside out. A machine at the head of the table has peeled the skin off the forehead to give direct access to the skull. Okay.
Done.
Nice one. There's another shelf. See if this one has a scalpel in it. Ah, it does. Oh, he's coming over. All right, you found scalpel. Now go get those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Mort. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I mean, help in attacking the corpse. Me, I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I just get in the way. When I attack the corpse, you better be right there with me, or you'll be the next thing that I plunge a scalpel in. All right, I'll help you. Glad we understand each other. Time to introduce these corpses to the second death then. Let's go. Alright, I gotta equip this, I guess. There we go, and I guess that's how you get out of there. You can talk to him, I guess. Looking for a key. Do you happen to have one? They can't hear you, alright? They're dead. But you're dead and you're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. These corpses here, Mort rolls his eyes. They probably didn't have much personality to begin with. I see. Look, Chief, watching you trying to swap the chant, these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talk for barmies, alright? Alright, then let's go. Let's see, the corpse in the room is covered in blood and completely gutted. Yeah, I guess combat? and we select the weapon. Oh, no, I want this weapon. And that's how we do it. I think that we got him. Oh, we got him. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh, he hit me back. Oh, we got him. Get there. Bandages. That is not a key. Is there a quicker way to select combat? Attack. There we go. That was fun. Ooh, took that one out. We took him down. Just bandages. Okay. Is that something? No, that's nothing.
Done.
That's a gate. Probably can't get out of that one. Check it. Check it. Nope, locked. Okay, attack. Go. Ooh, stab. Stab. Ooh, stab. Ooh. Whoa, critical hit.
I'm gone.
Gain experience, 65. Got it. Cool. That's a key. Will it work on this door? Probably not. No. Okay, map screen. Ah, southwest. Stairs up. That was a door. We couldn't get through there. Interesting. Done. Guess we'll go try this door. And then that door. That stairs up, right? Let's see if we can get open stairs up first.
Alright.
Nope. So, this door? I don't know if there's any other doors. I didn't see any. Lost item. No, we don't have a key. It got stuck in the lock. Can't do anything. Some advice, Chief. I'd keep quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the Femmes. Plus, killing them might draw caretakers here. I don't think you mentioned it. Who are these caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die sooner, better than later. I'm confused. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusty believe everybody's got to die sooner, better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Where'd they all come from? Death visits plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Who are these caretakers? Same thing. Same thing. Before you said something, make sure I don't kill any female corpses. Why? What? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to make chivalrous no hacking them up for keys for locking the libs on. Last chance? What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Hey. Can't be serious. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of a death experience. Wait, didn't you say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine sinewy cadavers I see here. This guy's sick. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Alright, I'll try and remember that. Okay, we can speak to him. I'll ask you questions later. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down whenever you come across something that might be important. Jot it down so you don't forget. If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do it. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last. Alright, it couldn't hurt to make a new one then. Use it to keep track of your movements.
Alright.
Got a journal. Okay, I have been in these rooms, but I never left this mortuary way back in the day, and I think that, like, checking all these little zombies for stuff. Okay, nothing here. Sheet of cobwebs. Shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. The number 594 has been scratched onto her forehead with a charcoal pencil. Leaves corpse in peace. Psst, you see the way she was looking at me, huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone? What are you talking about? You mean blank-eyed beyond the grave stare? What? Are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. Wanted you to go away, maybe. She obviously too distracted by me to pay attention to some stupid bobbing head with a big mouth. Yeah, right. Trust me, chits beyond the grave don't care about all that physicality, and I've got a body and I'm all scarred and tough looking. They want guys with spirit. That's me, Chief. Corpses like you are common as copper. Whatever, Mort, let's go. That's hilarious. Alright, here. The left side of the woman's face looks as if it's caved in with a club, and her flesh sags and bruise swollen clumps over a ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched on the corpse's right cheek, just below the eye. Nasty wound you got there. The corpse can stare at you with one good eye. Blood stains and rust and other remains cover this. Same as that one. Same. Let's go in this corner. See what's over here.
All right.
Okay, no doors or nothing. Let's check this map. Okay, this seems to be a round area of some type. So let's go talking to corpses.
Right.
Keep track of which ones we talk to. These two, I believe. That if I remember from a long time ago now. I'm not gonna lie. Corpse is lumbering along triangle path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses and turns and staggers towards the next. It has 965 tattooed on the sides of its skull. As you approach, it halts and stares at you. Interesting. Click for more. Hey, it looks like someone forgot to tell the side to stop walking the rule of 3. What do you mean? These corpses don't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll do it, keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task, and they forgot to tell him. You said something about the rule of 3. What did you mean by that? Well, the rule of 3 is one of those laws about the planes, about things tending to happen in threes, or everything's composed of 3 parts, or there's always 3 choices, and so on and so forth. You don't sound like you hold much faith in it. It's a load of wash, if you ask me. If you look for a number, any number, and try to attach some great meaning to it, you're going to find plenty of coincidences. Coincidences. I see. Before you said someone put this corpse on a task and forgot to tell them to stop. Who gives the corpse these tasks? Either one of the caretakers, or else whoever necromancer raised him out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need the cheap labor, after all. I'm going to examine this one a bit more. Let's see. Once it reaches 965, just leave the corpse in peace. It ain't gonna do nothing. Thing over here. Yeah, remember these games. You gotta look for stuff. It's a lot of looking. Oh, dude. Let's look in here. No, that's what we got, right? That's the ground. Okay, so nothing there. Corpse is shuffling from slab to slab, bandaging. Corpse is lying there. The number 396 is carved in its left temple, and the lips are stitched closed. You notice the corpse is carrying a roll of bandages in his hand. The bandages look usable. Mind if I borrow those bandages? The corpse continues to stare at you. Try and take the bandages. You snake your hand out and take the roll of bandages from the corpse's hand. The corpse doesn't seem to notice. It continues going through the motions and bandaging the bodies. Examine the corpse again. Nope, nothing else. Okay.
Alright.
Nothing? Here's something else we can look in. Receiving room logbook. Cool. Look at that in a second in my inventory. Somebody's growling. Oh, there's a dude. Don't want to go near that dude yet.
Done.
Don't want to go near him yet. Oh, I don't think I went here. Did I go there? Ooh, coppers and fist irons. Might be useful. Oh, nothing there. Is this a new guy? Let's talk to this guy. 1201 has been inked on the forehead of this corpse, and the ink has run down its eyes, cheeks, and jaw. As you follow the ink tears down the corpse's face, you notice it runs into the stitching sealing the corpse's lips, and caught what looks like a corner of a note stuck out of the corpse's mouth. Try to pull the note out. The note is mingled with ichor and the zombie's mouth. If you try to pull it out through the stitches, it would tear the paper to shreds. Use a scalpel to cut through the stitches. To read notes, books, or scrolls, place them in the inventory and then right click on them. Okay. Leave him in peace. Go on our inventory. Note. Right click. Let me take a drink here before I get into this. Note from Corpse 1201. This is a foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It looks like it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is legible. Please, to whatever Desmond reads this, I beg of you, I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the dead contract, but I'm prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I have arranged for this note to be left my body upon my death. If you are reading this, then please use the note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as the key, 1201. Looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. It looks like directions for holding the parchment into a strange pattern. Okay, use. So 1201. So let's see. If we go upper right, one. So let's go 1. Fold paper inwards. 2. How do we get to 01? What would 0 be? Nope. Unfold it and try again. One mark in the upper. Oh wait, read the. The foul-smelling note has a strange-looking diagram inscribed beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so their points touch the center. There's a series of strange marks on each corner. 1 mark on the upper right. Okay, upper right is 1. 2 marks on the lower right. So that's 2. 3 and no marks on the up. So it's upper right, lower right. Upper left, then upper right. Upper right, lower right, upper left, and upper right. As you fold the upper right corner back to the center, the lower left corner mirrors the action until all the corners touch in the center. You watch for a moment and the corners of the paper rise up, turning the note into a small 4-sided pyramid. Open the sides of the pyramid. You peel back the sides of the pyramid and the paper disintegrates to dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches light and gleams brightly. Take the triangle earring. Got it. Let's look and see what that does. Triangle earring. Identify. Spell. Scroll. Cancel. No, it's some kind of magic item. Darn it. Can I wear it? Can I put it? I can. Don't know what it does. We'll just do that. Let's read this. We didn't read this. Procedures and all shells in any mortuary delivered to receiving room, logged with the scribe. Records to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms. Contact the scribe on duty and notify him that contracted shell is to be raised. Be certain the shell is thoroughly stripped of possessions. For instance, preparation room. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor. Do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who have brought the shells to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you know this last page has been cut out. Huh, interesting. I have 13 somethings. It's gold or copper, I don't know. Alright, wow, now I'm lost to like who's who. What's this, a different one? 1702. Smell formaldehyde emitting from the corpse is particularly strong. It smells like it was applied recently and with good reason. The corpse appears to be in advanced stages of decay. Her jaw is missing. Some of the flesh has slid off her skull, revealing the number 1702 chiseling the bone. I think this one's seen better days. Okay, read this one. Talk to this guy. Okay, this is 1201.
I'm gone.
Oh, here's another place we can look. I don't know about this door. Nothing in there. Okay, there's this dude down here. See if we can avoid him doing anything. He's coughing. Oh, there's another dude. There's something else over here. Yeah, go. Mort. Oh, you hover over him. Get the... We got 26. Oh, nothing there. Let's talk to this corpse. This walking corpse has the numbers 1094 carved into its forehead. His mouth has been sewn tightly shut, and the chemical reek of fresh formaldehyde hangs an overpowering cloud around it. Despite the pallid, sunken features of lifeless, milky eyes, it's clear this was once a handsome young man. So, anything interesting? Yeah.
All right.
They don't like to talk. Let's check this map. Yeah, this is going to be a big round area. So this is receiving room and stairs and preparation room. Looking on our own notes, I think. Completely wrapped in mummy. Talk to this guy? There we go. Doll. The scribe just looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings. Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with the scribe. You might know something about how I got there. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing. Before Moit can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down, and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we give this place a laugh, the bet. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down the quill, but I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? Know you? There has been a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question and the wrong question. As always, he bows slightly, but the movement suddenly he sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Doll.
Updated my
Perhaps
journal.
you can answer some questions for me, Doll.
Updated my journal.
Do you know who I am? I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. Doll sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others who have journeyed with me, and they are here. Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought she had traveled with you in the past. Doll looks at like he is about to start coughing again, then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the bars there. Her name should be one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. There are others. Who else is here? Doubtless there are, but I know not their names nor where they lie. One such as you has left the path with many have walked and few have survived. Doll gestures around you. All did come here. Some must have traveled with you once. Find no fault. Very well. What did you wish to know? What is this place? Your mortuary, restless one. Again you have come. Before he could finish, Doll breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this world. Shadow of this life. Oh, click for more. Shadow of this life? Yes, the shadow. You see, restless one, this life is not real. Seems pretty real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickerings of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. True death. True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Doll coughs and gives a ragged breath, a state of purity. These guys are kind of, morbid? Let me take a drink. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. Tell me more of the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as Desmond to take care of the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walked the path to true death. Doll's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll. If you do not recognize this place, it is almost your home. Wounds. Oh, click for more. Wounds. Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man along the path of the true death, yet it seems as if many of them have healed already. Dahl coughs violently for a moment, then steadied himself. But those are only the surface wounds. Only surface wounds? What do you mean? I speak of the wounds of the mind. You have forgotten much, have you not? Mayhap your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your surface. Dahl coughs again, but that is something that only you would know for certain. Other questions. How'd I get here? Dahl snorts in contempt as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, the restless one. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. I arrived here on a cart? Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Dahl breaks into another violent fit of coughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Your sentinel, Farad, was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot with you at the mortuary gate. Who is this Farad? He is a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath, then continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Where can I find this Farad? If events persist as they have, restless one, you have a much greater chance of Farad finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. A slight warning creeps into Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farad, restless one. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, restless one. Do not perpetuate your sickle mystery.
Updated my journal.
I have to find him. Do you know where he is? Dahl is silent for a moment when he finally speaks. He seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know under which gutter stone Farad layers at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Other questions. You sound ill. I am close now to the true death, restless one. I will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal spear. Dahl gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. Are you certain there might be some way I could help you? I do not wish to live forever nor live again, restless one. I could not bear it. Very well, I had other questions. Do you know who I am? No. Other questions? Tell me how to get out of here. The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than dustmen pass. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough and continues. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but is unlikely to open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Maybe I should raise my charisma. Alright, what do you do here? I'm the scribe, cataloger of shells that come into the mortuary. We'll drink. Alright, Dahl coughs again, then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. You say that I've been here more than once. How is it the dustmen do recognize me? I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, restless one. Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing, then steadies himself. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. Seems I owe you a favor. Farewell, Dahl. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this, I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it at some point. Your path will return you here, Dahl coughs, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things, flesh and bone. Then perhaps we will meet again, Dahl. Alright. So, I think, even though we're only a little way through this is a good place to end this episode. We've spoken to Dahl. We've got our journal here. It seems... Oh, that's not our journal. This is our journal. Seems that Farad brought us here. He's a corpse collector, and we were a corpse. And it seems that we need to find him and maybe this woman that's downstairs. So I hope you guys liked this episode, because I'm already enjoying playing this game. I love these old TSR games, the old SSI, I think, maybe made these, or someone similar. But I love these old kind of games like this. And I've wanted to play this one for so long and have it work, and I'm hoping that this all works out and I'll finally get out of the mortuary and see what's beyond. I don't really remember a lot of this stuff anyway. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below. Help me out with this, and I don't know, maybe I can get through some stuff that a little easier if you know anything about it. And subscribe to the channel for updates on this series and others. Oh, one last thing. The Space Marines, I think there's one more episode. I don't know if this is going to be up and you'll know that, but I think after the one that I recorded the other day, there'll be one more. Yeah, I think 11 is going to be the total. Not 100% sure, but I think 11. Alright, folks. We'll talk to you later.